Hi, everybody. Good morning. Hi, Pumpkin. Welcome back. It's super rainy today and it's so dark outside. Perfect weather to stream, you know? Also, I think for some reason, my stream is lagging. I'm not quite sure why. Let me see. Is it lagging for you guys too? Um, Hi Daisy. Hi Luna Arella. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix her experiencing lag, but it seems like it was lagging on my end. But did you start building in the new town? No, I have not. We're in Magnolia Promenade right now. Also, I have a little cough, so if I accidentally cough and not mute, I am so sorry. Hi, Olivia. Hi, Gojo. Yeah, I keep getting an error saying YouTube is not receiving enough video, which is weird. Give me 1 second. Okay, hopefully it fixes itself. I'm not quite sure why it's doing that, but hi Sage. But yeah, today we will be building a beauty salon. Well, I sort of started the exterior already. Um but I don't know if I'll keep this one or if I want to change it, but so far I think I'm liking it. But yeah, I wanted to stream yesterday, but I went out and I didn't expect to be out super late. I went to watch my niece's volleyball games, and yeah, it was super fun, but they ended up playing 3 sets in a row, which took so long, but it was super fun. Like, I didn't expect them to be so good. Like, everyone was super good. Um yeah, and I like, kids these days are so tall. Like, I mean, I'm just 5'3", but like, they all look so tall. The last week Ito has been constantly freezing and stopping. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Like, I didn't really change anything with like my stream setup, but like, I'm getting an error now. Like, hopefully it's like watchable. Please let me know if it's like not watchable at all, and I don't know, maybe I'll like restart streamer or something. But yeah, hopefully it fixes itself. Um, Give me 1 second. Let me check one more thing. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with YouTube, but I think we'll just keep streaming and hopefully it gets better later on. But yeah, my little cousin who's 5 years younger than me is taller than me. I know, it's crazy. Like they, I haven't been in like an elementary school. They're like, and like they're like grade 7, grade 8, but they're all so tall. And I was like, what are kids eating these days? Also, it was super fun going. I haven't been in like a school, like elementary school in so long, but so it felt really like nostalgic. I'm like, and also I'm like, I feel so old. Oh my god, hi Dumplin. Okay, also guys, I finished Dumplin's house, and I'm not gonna be like showing it here because like I don't want to go back to my managed world because I know my game is a little unstable, so I don't want it to crash. But I finished her house, and you'll just have to check out her channel soon if you guys want to see how it turned out. But yeah, anyways, today we will be building a beauty salon. I really wanted it to build it in San Myshuno, but like I feel like I built so many lots in San Myshuno and I don't have anywhere else to place it. I think the only lot that's left is like the 64 by 64 lot, and I don't want to build on a 64 by 64. I really wish for another city world, because like I really want to make modern builds, but yeah, like I hate, like I don't think I would want to do a modern lot here because I don't think it suits like the environment. So we're sticking with like a New Yorkish brownstone. I don't know. I'm about to run away from work to go load the house into my game. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Also, I got my hands on the new Adventure Awaits pack. Thank you to Miss Dumplin. I'm super excited, and I'm just so grateful. Like I just seriously, I haven't like updated my game or downloaded a pack yet because I'm not ready to update my game yet, but I'm super excited to play and build. I really want to build a campground. But yeah, hopefully next week I can I have more time to sit in my game and fix my game. But for now we're gonna build this salon. Hi Anna. I don't know what the vibe is yet, but I wanted the inside to be like really colorful, obviously very like expensive, and not expensive, but you know, like I'm a little more like on the higher end side. Um, but yeah, right now we're just gonna try to finish the exterior. I think I'm pretty happy with what I have so far. I'm not doing anything too crazy with exterior because I don't wanna I really wanna get to the interior part. Also, let me know if my game is too loud or like my music is too loud, and I will change the settings for you. We need another city world. I want something like Japan nightlife. Oh my god, or like Shanghai, or like what else are like big city worlds? But yeah, definitely like a Japan or like Korean nightlife, or like Shanghai is like pretty it has a lot of like beautiful cities too. But yeah, just another like city world in general would be so good. And I think the what do you call that, band a band pack would fit so well with the theme, with the city life theme. But yeah, maybe, we'll never know in the future. Okay. I'm gonna try to like quickly do the exterior because I really want to decorate the interior today. But I know a lot of people have been asking like for me to do speed builds with a voiceover, and I've already answered why I don't do that. But I think this is a good like option to anyone who want to watch like a speed build, not really a speed build, but a build with me talking. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, I think also another thing that I wish The Sims 4 had was like an option to have more floors. I think the max we have is 4, but I really want a ability to do more than like 4 floors because I really want to do high rises. But I think we'll just stick with what we have. I mean, again, in the future maybe. Is that the highest it can go? I need another city world so badly. I'm getting sandwiched. Yeah, like I need more lots within like city, with a city background. Like I'm like I want to build really modern lots, but I don't know where else I can like build without it like looking. So if I were to build like a modern lot here, I feel like it would feel so out of place. Hi Amy. Hi Ray, I love your builds. Can I ask what inspired you to start building in The Sims? I've always I played The Sims since I don't even know how long. Since The Sims 3, and I wasn't a builder then, and then I got into university and I went into um the design program, like art interior architecture, and I just fell in love with building, and I thought I would implement that with The Sims. And yeah, ever since like I found that passion for interior and architecture, I just thought like Sims is like the perfect way to balance, like, I don't even know what I'm saying, but I've always liked building just in general, so I've always loved architecture, and Sims offers me that outlet to be creative. Yeah. I don't know if I answered your question. I am so bad at like question and answers. I'm so sorry. Yes to more florists, yes. And for space outside the roofs to stop being treated as outside. That is so annoying because like I hate the outdoor, because I want to build them like outdoor indoor environments, but the lighting is so horrible. I also like the videos like 10 builds must have. Oh, I should I want to get back into doing more of those, but again, I like don't have a lot of time, especially with work, because like work's been so busy. I am always so tired after work, and if only I could stop time. What about Oasis Springs? You could do more like a modern desert style. Yeah, I could too, but like, I don't know. I feel like I built so much in Oasis Springs too. Like, would you guys care if I just stick to using Oasis Springs and San Myshuno for like modern builds? I feel like, I don't know, people might get tired of like, I mean, you could technically put it anywhere you want, but yeah, I love building in Oasis Springs. So if I had a choice to build a more modern build, it would be definitely be Oasis Springs and San Myshuno. Oh my god, Miss Lollipop Sims. Hi Lauren. Oh my god. How are you? Wait, I feel so shy all of a sudden. I hope you're doing I hope you're having a, I don't know, good afternoon, evening. But yeah, welcome. Today we're building a beauty salon, and I was just talking about how I wanted to do a more modern build, but I wasn't sure where I would build that aside from like San Myshuno or like Oasis Springs, as Miss Dumpton has suggested. So yeah, definitely need more city worlds in The Sims. Building in The Sims is not the same as building in real life. Good thing I didn't make a project in my own house. Yeah, like Sims is very different, but here I get to be more creative. I don't have to think about, you know, building codes or building standards. I can just build however I want. But also like what I like about is it's I can still make it like realistic in a way. Like I like implementing what I learned in school in The Sims. So in regards to like space planning or like color theory, and like using furnitures to elevate the space and all of that. Literally all I use, that's how I got better, I think, at building, is like using what I learned at school. And hopefully I can like teach you guys a little bit of that while I'm building. I'm like terrible at explaining, but yeah, so I've been asked before, like, how would you start a build? And um it's only just practice too, but aside from practice, it's like I explained. Miss Dumpling Sims, I asked me this and I explained it to her, but I completely forgot what I said. But basically, I start off when doing a build, I start with basic bubble diagramming, which is basically drawing circles of like all the spaces that you need, and then moving them around and see how those spaces relate to one another and if they work. And then once you have a concrete like plan of where the spaces you want will be, you can like start building off of that, like placing squares. Don't think about where the wall placement or anything. Basically create like squares of where the spaces will be, and when you have a pretty good idea of like the spaces within that like bubble diagram, you can start adjusting walls and like start building off of that, like starting the exterior and everything. And its inspirations are good, like not a like I don't build everything completely from scratch. I look at Pinterest to help me out. um yeah, having an inspo photo is having a reference photo is important, because like I'm not that original. I don't even know if I'm making sense. Hi, Sophia, is that how you say it? Welcome. um I love building your build so much. You're always so beautiful. They want me. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Do you have any tips for space and floor planning? That's always amazing. Yeah, I don't know if you were here while I was like ranting about space planning, but basically do I don't know if this is too extra, but yeah, start with like doodling circles of spaces you want and using that as a base. And that's really really helpful if you don't know where to start. Oh my god, that's so good, Lauren. I'm doing good. Um it's really rainy where I am, so I thought it would be good to stream, and I couldn't stream yesterday because I was watching my niece um play volleyball. But yeah, let's see. Do you have any maybe two little things that I found helpful when building? Um I don't know. I don't know what other tips I can. I guess like don't be too overwhelmed like trying to make it pretty, cuz like I think I think people have the tendency to start a build, and when they see it's not looking great at the beginning, they stop because it's not like looking too beautiful. But it's you literally just have to trust the process. Experiment with like different, textures and um different like what do you call this, details. So what I like to do is I like to make mood boards as well. So when I'm building, before I build, I already have like a concept that I have in mind. I already have what kind of architecture style I want to do. So I literally go on Pinterest and um I have a Pinterest board where, for example, for this build, I want it to be like a brownstone New York style exterior. So I would Google that up or like look up photos with similar features. And then I also want the interior to be like very bright, very colorful. So I look up bright, colorful building interior spaces, and then I look up different color palettes to see what kind of like colors I want to use. But yeah, those are some stuff that I like to do when building and which are all super helpful. Yeah, and don't be scared of like looking up like photos. Like it's good to have a reference photos because like I don't want to, how do you say it? Um I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, basically like don't be scared of using real life photos to reference when you're building in The Sims. The more I build, the better I get. The main thing is that you have to plan. Yeah, and it literally just takes practice. Like, don't be scared of building. Um, you should see the first like building that I made in The Sims, or just in like first building I designed in general. It is nowhere near as nice as like what I'm like producing now, but don't be scared of making mistakes. Don't be scared of making it too perfect because you're gonna improve. And yeah, I don't know if that's helpful. And please do not compare yourselves like to others, to others, to other like people or simmers. Like, just go on your own pace. This is just a general question for everyone in the chat, but have you all ever gotten the error message in The Sims about certain CC not showing up when you place a build, even though you haven't? I've had that problem before. Like, I've downloaded builds and I had all the CCs, but apparently it's a bug, an EA bug, but I'm not sure. Because I know I always get a few messages asking me, oh, that they downloaded my builds, but the CCs are not showing up, and I wish I could help, but I really don't know how to fix that. So if anyone has a solution for that, I would also like to know. I used to overthink my builds too, till I started to share them. Ever since then, I just make sure my next one is better. Yeah, like, don't be scared to start. Like, also, you don't have to start big. You can start with something small. And because I know like also a lot of people, they start off with like a what's the biggest lot we have, 64 by 64. You don't have to start that big. You can do like a 20 by 15 and like make like a really like small house first, or like a small community lot. And once you're like comfortable with like smaller lots, then you can move with you can, what do you call this, you can try bigger lots. I just realized that I should have just did one floor and then just copied and paste. Oops. But yeah, if you guys have any other like build questions, I'm happy to answer them. Like I might not be the best at like answering and explaining myself, but I will try my best to answer whatever you guys all the questions that you guys have regarding like building in general, cuz I'm pretty comfortable talking about that stuff because that's something I know what to do. But if you were to ask me about like how to make Sims, I probably wouldn't have an answer because like I am terrible at making Sims. Also, another thing that I like to do, if I want the building taller, I would just basically use a half wall and what do you call this? Raise the platform to make it like flat at the top. And then you can just add windows. It's not functional, but it's good if you want to have more variety in elevation and in height with like when you're building buildings like this. Sometimes when a CC creator updates your CC, the object ID might change. This means that you have to go down the CC at different times. The game may not recognize it as the same object. Oh, interesting. Would it work if you updated through like Sims 4 Studios, or do you have to update it? You have to like re-download the CCs like from their page. Also, hi Kim. Okay, let me speed this up because I really want to get into the interior. And then I'll just fix like the exterior oh my god. The exterior details like off stream. Okay, let me do this. Also, another trick that I like to do is if I have similar facade, I literally just like place a wall and literally just copy it. But yeah, how is everybody? I think this is the most I've talked in a stream, which is like crazy because I don't talk. Or like it's so hard for me to find a topic to talk about. Also, it's so funny when I'm about to press I'm always so nervous when I click the start stream button, but once I start like actually streaming, like it goes away. You know? Much better now. I'm finished work. It's my weekend starting. Oh my god, yay! Well, I'm so happy you're here, Miss Dumplin. I still have to download the new pack. Thank you. Like, I can't wait to download it. But I probably won't get around to it until like later. Probably next week, cause I just want to build. I'm not in the mood to fix my game. How do you copy objects without having to wait for it to take you to the category that it belongs to? You mean like this? So you hold shift and so you click on the item you want to copy and then you press shift and you can like literally just copy it without having to go to the category. Doing good. I'm gonna have to do a lot of schoolwork today, so I'm just relaxing before bed before. So, oh my god, that's what I don't miss about school is the schoolwork. Do you do a lot of gameplay or do you mainly just build? So, I actually started as a gameplay channel, but I deleted all those videos because I realized that I'm terrible at just gameplay in general. Like before I used to like do like personal gameplay and post it on like yeah, before I started I just do like my own gameplay. I did not post. But now that I'm like making Sims content, I'm usually just in build mode. It's okay, updating such a hassle. Yeah, like it literally takes me a day, even more than a day to fix my game during like when I do update. And I barely have enough time as it is, so I'm gonna hold off, you know, updating because I don't have time for that. But I really do want to play the new pack. This update wasn't too bad though. All the regular mods needed to be updated to okay. Okay, maybe next week I'll update and maybe we can build something with the new pack. Also, what did I use here? Do you at least play with gameplay off camera? No, the only time I like play The Sims is like okay, the only time that I open The Sims is to build. That's literally it. I'm like curious if like anybody was like, if any of my viewers now like knew about like or like have watched like my gameplay series. Cause like I hid that thing so quick once like I realized how terrible I am with just like talking in general. I used to have the same problem. I used to only build. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna stick with what I know how to do. Also, like the amount of like things you have to prep with like gameplay wise, that's why I'm like so amazed with people who do like multiple gameplays. Like, I don't know how you guys do it because it takes so much time and energy and to just prep everything from like the builds to the sims to like the storyline. So I applaud everyone who does it and does it well. There used to be a gameplay video. I remember there used to be a gameplay videos a long time ago. Yeah, I hid that stuff because I went back like a couple weeks ago and like watched it just out of curiosity, and oh my god, it is so embarrassing. So I don't think I will be uploading any gameplay videos anytime soon because yeah, it's just not something that I would want to watch personally. The update wasn't bad at all actually. The way they went about doing the pre-patch update early made things go so much smoother. I hope they keep doing that. Okay, that's good to know. I'd love to see all your videos, the tutorials, the finds, the gameplay, and the builds. Oh my god, I wish I had time to do all of that, but I wanna do low-key wanna do Sims content like full-time, but I don't think I can do it. Maybe in the future, I don't know. Let's see. What the heck? Okay, how does that look so far? I mean, I know it looks like pretty similar to like these, but I'm not really too concerned about the exterior because I really just want to start the interior soon. Yeah, starting as new games takes so much time. It's insane. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm so jealous of like simmers who literally like produces like an entire gameplay series and do it so well. It's crazy. Like with the cinematics and everything, I like even just posting my sims for like my Tumblr is so time consuming. Imagine making a whole entire cinematics and machinima for YouTube. I'm like, simmers are so talented. It's actually so crazy. And aside from like the production, the storytelling of a lot of the simmers in our community is actually so amazing. How long does do builds usually take for you? At least an average, because I know the size of the build can change that a lot. If I'm not talking, I think off stream I can like build like maybe I can probably finish like an exterior if I know what I want. And if I have everything prepped, I can probably build like this in like 2 hours max. Like the exterior. With the interior, the probably like maybe 5 hours. It really depends on like the difficulty of the build and like if I know what I'm doing. If I'm just like playing around without any plan, it probably takes me longer, but usually around 5 hours. What takes me super long is the editing and the listing the CCs and all of that. So I swear, if I didn't have to, I know I've mentioned this a couple times already, but if I didn't have to list all the CCs and I can just freely upload like builds, I can probably like share builds, more builds than usual. But yeah, I want to you know, I don't want to include CCs in my tray files. I've also mentioned this before, aside from like respecting creators TOS, I've just had multiple times where my game was corrupted from downloading builds with CCs in them, so I don't want that to be the case for people downloading my builds, because I know how that can be very annoying. Like I wouldn't want my builds to be corrupting anybody's save file because I feel so terrible. Also, that is why I try to use the same CCs in my build. Like if you've noticed, if you've downloaded any of my builds, it's usually just Pierre, Sim, Felix, Andre, and like Harry, and like a couple of other like creators, but I usually stick to those 3 when like building, because I know downloading like going through all the list is also very annoying and time consuming. I love it so far. If you just want to go to interior and do the windows and doors when you come back. Oh yeah, I can do that too. Maybe when the hour mark hits, I'll move on to the interior, because I wanna get your guys' opinion on that. Hi Jade. Is it Jade? How are you? Welcome. The editing is what really gets me. Like I can record a gameplay no problem, but then when it comes to editing it, that's when the headache starts. Yeah, I do not, well, I don't mind editing like speed builds, but I remember having to edit my like gameplay videos and having to listen to my own voice. It's like yikes. I just, yeah, I think I'm gonna keep the back like bare, cause yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it bare. I think we're like pretty good with like this. I don't know what I want to do with this side of the building. I'm probably gonna keep this empty and just focus on this side of the build. Also, I will be sharing this. I'm gonna hopefully get it uploaded on Patreon next week if I finish it like today, but I think I'll be able to finish it today. Do you have any recommendation on who to watch? I like watching, right now I haven't really been like watching, but when I do have time to watch, um I like watching Ashley Plays, Keeping Up with the Joneses. I'm also obsessed with Dumpling Sims Soul Food Legacy Challenge, and I know Buns is also doing the same thing, and I like watching those two Soul Food Legacy Challenge, and I also enjoy watching Miss Lollipop Sims when I do catch her streaming. I enjoy watching those, and I also like watching, what's her name, Ocean Sims, when it comes to like family gameplay. And I'm trying to remember, I don't know if you guys know Gemmaverse, but I like her gameplay a lot, so I watch her as well. I'm trying to think, there's a few more simmers that I watch, not as often as I like to, but when I do have like, I am bored, those are usually the simmers that I watch. I get that. I think about updating sims and builds, then I think about having to find all the CCAUs, quickly change. Yeah, it's very time consuming, so that's probably why I don't build as often as I'd like to. So this is bothering me. Okay. So, see, I don't have a plan of the interior, but I think, let me just like type up what I need. So I think obviously we need a reception area. So that's probably gonna be somewhere here. Somewhere there. But like, I also wanted, okay, maybe I'll add more windows here because I want to be able to have lots of natural light. Something like that. But yeah, reception here. Probably like seating area here. Also, another tip is that when I am starting to design or decorate the interior, I like to place placeholders. Like, it doesn't have to be, by placeholders I mean like just putting random items to see where the actual stuff is gonna go. So like, I think this is too close. I'll probably have to fix the window because that's gonna overlap with that. Either this way or that way. Did you get Oh My Little Pony's nail salon CC? No, I haven't, like, I don't think I've seen that, but I'll check it out later. But like, also, another thing is that don't be scared to adjust once you have like the exterior. Don't be scared to change it up or like change the sizes if you need to. Like, You can always fix the stuff later. But yeah, like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect at the beginning. It takes a lot of trial and error to get where I want. But hi Kia, how are you? Welcome. I want them to have a space for it's so cute. It's called Tips, and she did a reception, salon chair, station, and oh, I'll definitely have to check it out. At the same time, I'm trying not to download too much CC, cause guys, I'm at 200 gigabytes. I know, it's insane because I don't use all of it. I pretty much use the same thing, but just use something like that. And this could be like a seating area over here. You're doing well. Hope your weekend was good. It was super good. Trying to remember. Oh yeah, I went to watch volleyball games yesterday for my niece's school, and then I cleaned up a bit. I did laundry. But yeah, oh my god, and I forgot to save. I'm not far off at 120 gigabytes. I don't think 120 is too bad. Like, I wish I was at that, like, I wish I was at 120 instead of like 200, because it's crazy. Like, I don't even do gameplay, and I have so many CCs for like clothing CCs and hair CCs, and I don't even make Sims. Oh my god, 300 gigabytes, it's insane. Is your game working okay? How long does your game take to load? Mine was around 200 gigabytes before I cleaned it out, and it would take forever. Probably like 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah, I think 10 to 15 minutes, maybe longer, but usually I open my game and then I do random things around the house, like, you know, get coffee or like do dishes, and then once I'm finished that, then when I do come back on my PC, my game's already loaded in. But hopefully this game doesn't crash. Maybe you should make a folder just for cast CC that you can take out and put them in. You know, I would do that, but I'm just like lazy. Like, I've thought about doing that, just keeping like build and buy CCs, and then I'm like, oh, do I really want to go back and forth with like moving it around my folders? Guys, I'm just a lazy person. Back away from PC. I invested in a spaceship. It takes around 5 to 6. Oh my god, 5 to 6 minutes to load a 300 gigabyte with 300 gigabytes of CCs. Wait, what kind of PC do you have? That's crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I have a pretty good CC. I mean CC, no, PC, but it could be better. When I load up, I get snacks and water to lock in. Yeah, and usually that's enough time. So Yeah, I do all the stuff I need to do, and then my game is usually ready when I am like on my desk. I want a PC so bad. Yeah, you should get one. No, like I used to play with on a laptop, and then my partner built me my PC, and I don't think I could ever go back. Um, yeah. Now I just want to keep upgrading, but parts are so expensive. Okay. I need to stop yapping and start building, which is crazy. I've never ever said that because I never yap. Okay, I think this is where I want the seating to be, and then something like this. Um, or like this would be the waiting room somewhere here. Somewhere like that. I don't know. Did you save? Yes, I did. I did. Let me save one more time because I'm scared. I just literally don't have the space for one right now, unfortunately. Hopefully soon though, because it's like literally like life changing. Hi, Millie. Definitely just upgrade my GPU, and baby, those things aren't cheap. Yeah. Um, it's so expensive. So I'm trying to hold off on like upgrading anything because everything else is expensive, and I think I'm okay with what I have right now. But it would be nice to have an even like better PC in general. We're here for the yapping. Guys, I don't really talk this much. Like, I am. If you know me in real life, I am the shyest person you will ever meet. Like at work, I'm usually just in general, I'm just a quiet person. So this is what I think is good that I'm streaming. I'm like thinking this would be a way to improve, you know, like my social skills, because I am terrible at talking. Hopefully they'll be able to get to this. I think I want this. Something like that. I don't know if that's too tight here. I mean, the reception doesn't have to really function well. It's just for looks. So, okay, so something like this. Like that, and then like a chair there. I want to upgrade my GPU, but they are so overpriced right now. It's ridiculous. Everyone's price gouging them. I know. Like, actually, I don't know because like I don't know anything about PCs. Literally, I just tell my partner, "Hey, I want, can you upgrade my storage?" And they'd be like, "Okay, why?" You don't play anything else but The Sims. And I would tell them because I want to download more CCs. Don't question me, please. Oh my god, hi Axie Sims. Thank you. How are you? I'm good. I'm just here yapping, which is such a crazy statement for me to say. But yeah, I'm really good. We're building a beauty salon. But yeah, how are you? Thank you for joining us. That's why I tell myself when I see the prices for PC parts, I'm okay with what I have now. Yeah, I think I'm just, content. I'm content with what I have. Have you ever did a face reveal? No, I don't think I'll ever show my face, honestly, because I'm already shy about like posting my builds and stuff. I don't think I I don't think I want to like show my face because you know um also privacy wise, I don't know, I'm like anxious about that stuff. But maybe in the future when I'm like more, also I'm not very confident, so maybe in the future when I feel more confident, or like more, what do you call this, when I feel more, I don't even know what I'm saying, but maybe in the future, that's what I'm trying to say. In the future, maybe. You yapping means you like us. Yes, I love everybody that's like here right now. Thank you all for joining. Like it takes so long for, okay, it would be a different story if you guys were physically here watching me, but I have a 6-year-old Asus gaming laptop and I get the job done for sure, but I need a little more. Yeah. Faceless is better, I think. Low-key though, I want to just for the giggles, like show my face, but I'm like so shy. Honestly, okay, it's not even about like privacy, it's like I'm just shy. Okay, and then okay, reception, seating area, hairstyling station. Okay, I think I need more room because that's not gonna be enough. Actually, there's a second floor. We'll do I just realized, how are they getting to the second floor? Okay. I'm such a big fan of your building, so that I can catch you live. I was building and I like to have something on the background, so here I am, and I can relate with being a side person too. Oh my god, thank you. Yeah, I am just like, I wish I was more, what's the word? What's the opposite of like not shy? Guys, my English is not my first language, so forgive me if I'm like, sometimes I forget the English words, just the things, and which is funny because like if I were to say it in my language, I probably wouldn't know either. I wish I was more extroverted. That's the word. Thank you. I want hairstyling sessions. I love matching faces with voices. Hopefully one day. Yeah, hopefully one day. But for now, I am just gonna I'll just be faceless for now. I love matching. Wait, no. English is my first language. I still forget words. Yeah, like you'd think that I would know how to speak better, considering I've been living in Canada for so long. But no, I'm just like terrible at speaking. Hi, Bellissima. Welcome. How are you? I can already smell the building's going to be good. Oh my god, thank you. Right now we're just like space planning, putting space, what's the word? Placeholders, and like seeing how the layout would look. But we have a reception, we have a seating waiting area, the hairstyling station. I don't know. I'm like thinking of maybe just expanding this entire building and like removing this and just expanding this whole thing, because I didn't realize how small this space is, and I still have a few more space I want, because I want to do an area for hairstyling, an area for a shampoo area, and then I want to have an area for nails. I'm probably not gonna include any like spa items. I think it's just gonna be a beauty salon. And then I want to have a break room and a storage and washroom. So that's a lot of spaces. I also want to add a separate like area like for an elevator, because I want these spaces to function as like a residential a rental units. My best friend is from Guam and she understands Tagalog but can't speak it. Oh my god, that's amazing. Like, did she learn it like from, did she live in the Philippines, or did she just learn Tagalog for funs? That's so cool. English is overrated, don't worry. Yeah. What were you thinking for the back part? Like this part? I don't know. I'm thinking of just removing this completely and just making like a whole, like, it's just expanding this whole building. Making this a huge like salon on the first floor. Cause low-key I don't want 2 stories for the salon. So I'm thinking of just expanding this entirely just to make it just a big open concept like salon. Also, I might have to do that off stream. We'll do a part 2 next weekend, or maybe I'll stream. Maybe I'll just keep streaming. I don't know. I don't know what I should do. I think I'm gonna remove. Okay, I've decided I'm removing this side and making this making this entire thing into a salon. Is that too much? Or even just doing... Okay. Let me think. Because I want this to be a very open area. I think what I'll do is expand like this, and then hold up. Her parents are from the Philippines and moved to Guam, and she was born there but raised mostly in the US, so she doesn't speak it as much. Oh my god, that's so cool. That's like my sister. Like, she speaks she can understand Tagalog, but she cannot speak it as well as I can. It's because like I had a lot of like friends at school who speaks Tagalog, so I had no problem like talking in Tagalog. That makes sense. Okay, here's the plan. Let me just do this. Okay, and then yeah, I think I'll stream for another like 30 minutes, and then we can continue finishing this next week. Or I can also just finish this off stream and just upload it so it's ready for your like Friday or like the weekend. But if you guys want to see me decorate it on stream, I can like hold off finishing this, and we'll just continue it together on stream. What do you guys think? Do you normally build from real life reference, or do you make it up in your head? I usually have a reference. I usually have multiple references, and then I take a little bit of inspiration from that picture and then that picture, and they just combine them to make it like my own. But yeah, so I have no problem finishing this off stream, but if you guys want to watch me decorate the interior, I can just like hold off to finishing this, and we'll continue like do a part 2 next Saturday, hopefully. But that's up to you guys if you guys want to watch. I like seeing the process, but if it's faster for you to do it off stream, that's fine too. We want a part 2. Decorating stream will be fun. Satisfying to watch. Okay, maybe we'll decorate this next week off stream, cause I mean I should have like did the exterior off stream, but because the interiors are more fun to do. Of course, the more streams, the better, but do whatever feels the most comfortable for you. Like, I don't mind doing this, streaming this next week, doing a part 2. I think that's what we'll do. I'm gonna continue doing the exterior for another like 30 minutes and then doing it off stream, and then afterwards I'll stop so we can decorate the interior together. Hi Talia. Will this be up for download, and what G shade do you use? Yes, this will be I will be uploading this on Patreon after I finish it. And what G shade do you use? I use a personal G shade. I'm trying to remember which base I used. I think I used Pixel Glam's Pearl as a base, and then no, not that. I use Almond. Let me check actually. But yeah, I used someone else's base, and then I just adjusted it to according to like to fit like what I like. So I use Almond's G-Shade preset, Glimmer Sims Almond preset. I think that's what it's called. I use that as a base and like literally just adjusted it. Of course. Yeah, I love the almond preset. But I did tweak it up like quite a bit, so guys, I'm getting hungry. Maybe I'll end a little early because I haven't had. It's currently 12:16 where I am, and I didn't get breakfast. Okay, we'll just do that. I might have to. I'll probably change this off stream, but Something like that. And then maybe like something like this. I'm probably gonna keep this like that. That's where the elevator and the do this for the elevator. Do I even have that downloaded? What are you going to eat? I honestly don't know. I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I'll just have to check what I have in the fridge after this stream, but if you guys have any suggestions, what are you guys eating? Maybe I can find inspiration. Hi, Coffee and Sense. Welcome. Also, I really want this salon to be like very colorful. Let me see if I have an inspo photo. Okay, so I don't think I have it downloaded. What is this one? Oh my god, this is so cute. But yeah, this is where the elevator is going to be. We don't need a lot of room, so... Oh shit. I forgot about the stairs. Yikes. Okay, we had some cheeseburger soup. Oh, I've never heard of that. Is that like just a deconstructed burger? I'm trying to decide what to eat too. Oh my god, dumpling. I really don't know what to eat. I'm currently eating rice and fried chicken. Oh my god, rice and fried chicken sounds so good. I don't know if you guys have ever had Jollibee, but I'm kinda craving Jollibee right now. I love your build. Hi, thank you. I don't know how to pronounce your name, sorry, but welcome. My husband just let me taste some baked potatoes. Dinner is going to be so juicy. Oh my god, baked potatoes sounds so good too. Okay, okay, I'll fix all of these up like off stream, but okay, this is where I want the elevator to be. I might change that. Shoot. Okay, then do the same thing on the other side. This? Too much space for an elevator? Yeah, but like, I don't know. Like, I'd like to think that it probably is, but we'll just keep it like that for now. I'll fix it up off stream, but I just want to have like like an idea of where things is gonna go. Okay, this will be where the salon, like the hair styling area is, and then imagine there would be like a screen here, a wall here with like mirrors and a counters to put like all the beauty, what do you call that, the hair dryers and the straighteners and all of that. And then washroom is probably gonna be somewhere, I think that's too big for washroom. Probably washroom is gonna be over here somewhere there. And then staff room will probably be somewhere here. I'm gonna open this up because I hate it when like it's like a flat wall and then there's like a door. So what I like to do is having like its own corridor to get into like the spaces, and then imagine there would be a door here and then a door over here to the staff room. I usually do Ravishing's elevator, which is like she I think one of the options is just a door, and then one it has like the actual like cart. And I like doing the actual cart because like it makes it seem more realistic. So it will be like sorry, I completely forgot what I was doing. Someone texted me and I forgot. I got distracted. Elevator. Okay, I think hers is like that size. I'll just do this as placeholder. But yeah. Oh. One elevator is allowed. Okay, well, just imagine that's the size of the elevator. I thought you were waiting on the game. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. My sister texted me and I got completely sidetracked. But yeah, staff room, washroom, hair, nails, this whole area will be for hairs, and then maybe nails and something else. I'm thinking I need to... I'm like thinking... But yeah, then a door here and then a door there. Probably a big open, like open this up like that. So it's like a big open concept. And then this will be like... Okay, let's see. 3 by 2. And then this could be an entire floor apartment or like multiple apartments, but maybe like that. This could be like a studio, and then this could be like a 1-bedroom. And then doors here. Doors here like so, and then like that. Then it's probably gonna be the same for all floors. And then I think I'm just gonna keep this empty. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to figure out how I want the layout to look, and then we can do that all on stream next week. Happens to me all the time. I lose my train of thought. Yeah, I get so easily distracted. I think there's some mod that allows you to have more than one. Yeah, I usually use the uplifting elevators by Ravishing. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna end stream here. I am tired. I'm hungry and I'm tired. Like, talking takes up so much energy. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the stream. I know it's like it's a little... What's the word? I forgot the word. It's a little bit all over the place, but this is what we have so far, and then I'm gonna finish the exterior off stream so we can just completely focus on the interior next week. And then I might as well do landscaping as well. Probably not too much, like add like seatings over here or like a coffee stall here. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I hope thank you all for joining, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Yeah, hopefully I can get this out, like we can finish this on Saturday, and then I can upload it on Sunday next week. Thank you all again, And I will see you guys next week, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully I can stream Saturday. Probably same time Saturday, around this time, like around 10 a.m. Central Time. But if not, then Sunday Central Time. Or no, not Sunday. Saturday for sure. Either morning or afternoon. We'll see. Yeah. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.